Alright, it's on.
Alright, look at this fucking... Look at the beast over here with this.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? We were setting the Sega CD up. Pardon my light, my overhead light in here is broke, but... So I couldn't find the power pack for my Sega Mark II. So we have to use my Mark 1, and this thing has been a pain in the ass to set up. Like, you had to pop the side off, and there were like these little pieces in there that you had to take off so it would even plug in.
Yeah, like, it's like for like the motherboard, isn't it?
And I mean, but like, look at all the wires and stuff that come with this thing's like, it's like AVGN said, this thing is literal fucking life support for the Genesis. Because this thing was dead at this point. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out. We haven't even plugged it into the TV yet. We're trying to figure out how to even get it all set up.
Yeah, because like there's like you have to plug it into the Genesis even though it's already connected to the Genesis.
Yeah.
If only we could have popped in a CD by Genesis.
Well, what I'm trying to figure out here.
Also, apologize that the cameras.
Yeah. This also came with like no. This didn't have a manual for the CD. It was the Genesis one, so we're kind of in the dark trying to set this up.
Like
I've pulled up like YouTube and like Google.
Yeah, like most of its setup instructions are basically just how to get it to play on the TV. Even then, we only have one game to play with. It's Sewer Shark, the pack-in title.
Yeah, because the store we bought it from, they didn't have any other Sega CD titles. It was just this. So we got the one that came with it. Okay, this is how we needed the Mark 1 because my Mark 2 ain't working until I find the power pack for it.
Yeah, actually, to unbend the prod for your Mark 1.
Yeah, I haven't plugged this thing in years, so.
Thankfully, we don't have to worry about because if I may. Well, here's Sewer Shark.
Yeah.
But
look at this beast.
It has this thing, which is like for like an RF adapter, I think. Like, or like I think plugging it right into like.
It's for whatever the hell it is.
Yeah. What didn't it also have instructions for plugging it into a VCR?
Yeah.
Like so that you can bypass your TV for the VCR.
Yeah, it did.
See that's because children back in the day, RCA had the monopoly on RC cables.
Okay, so it powers on.
Okay.
Both of these plug in, so we just.
All right, so you got this.
So we know they power up. We just got to figure out how to plug them in the TV now.
Because I think, thankfully, the one thing about as much as I think that it sucks that it has to plug right into the Sega Genesis, at least has its own like plug-in station, so it's not like you have to bypass something.
Yeah, but the only problem is this thing is literal RF, so I'm gonna legit need to get my RF adapter out.
Which
that's the Sega one.
Gotta be sure you change it to channel 3.
Okay, there. That's plugged in. Thankfully, because I have an Atari 2600 and it runs on this kind of shit, which modern TVs do not like, by the way.
Yeah, no.
I have a little adapter piece that I can hook these up to a modern TV.
Because that's the thing about playing classic old consoles. You got the daisy chain, pretty much.
Yeah, and it's...
Frankenstein.
It's definitely a Frankenstein.
I mean, it's not as bad as, say, like, when Spoonie had to review the...
if you ever need to plug an old retro system in, and you got this shit, say, screw this wire, just get yourself one of these off Amazon. They're about $4. What you do... Actually, you don't even need this. This is like for old school ones, actually. This should just plug right into the TV.
Oh, good.
But still. If you have an Atari 2600, get yourself one of those cords. It makes life a lot easier. I had to get one for my Odyssey.
As I angle myself on the bed, because now you're taller than me. And I don't feel like getting up.
Okay. Also, the thing that sucks is this RF switch is on the back of the TV.
You mean a...
No, I can get it. I've plugged shit in here before. It's a pain. Again, retro systems.
Yeah.
They're cool. They're a pain in the ass.
Also why like this thing eventually got blown out by the PlayStation. Because you can it has CD gaming without all this malarkey. And fun fact, this is actually probably this bad boy is why we have the PlayStation pretty much. Because thanks to the CD add-on, Nintendo was like, we should make a CD add-on for the Super Nintendo, which never went anywhere, and it evolved into two consoles, the Philips CDI and the Sony PlayStation.
Okay, so that's plugged in now.
I just gotta figure out what channel it's on, or do you know what channel it's on?
It should be 3.
Oh, it's always channel 3.
It should just be the universal 3.
Be sure you're plugged into channel 3.
I think it's antenna.
Right now, but they'd be late. Oh, I think that's a good thing. Oh wow, look at the grain.
I might be able to fix that. Hold on.
So yeah, this is the load up screen. It says version 2.0. I was almost wondering if this is like a later model CD.
It might be. Well, if it was at Best Buy and it was discounted, it has to be.
Yeah. Oh man, I like the screen for the opening screen.
That's as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah, but
it's
not
grainy,
that
it's grainy as fuck, and it's meant for a tube TV.
yeah, not.
Okay. Alright, so hold on. Reset. Let's put the CD in.
I'm putting in Super Shark, which sadly doesn't have any cool like art or anything, even though it comes packaged with the box.
No. Okay, so real quick, let's pop out a controller. All this work, and you just want to play some Sega CD.
Real quick, I want to see what you have to do to power it on, just out of curiosity. Like,
Yeah.
do you have to power both on, or is
No,
it...
literally what you have to do is
Okay, so once it's plugged in, you can just power it on.
yeah, you plug them in. You have to basically link the two up.
Which it already is plugged right into like the motherboard. Like
Well, that's what it means. You have to link them up by plugging the motherboard into this.
Yeah, but then like
So
you have to
then
put a
you also
wire
have-
on.
Well, no, you don't have to put the wire on.
Oh, you don't?
That's for the Mark II. For the Mark
Okay.
I, it literally just plugs the hell in.
Oh, that's
So,
actually pretty impressive, actually, for the Mark One.
So yeah, basically you just plug it in. You plug the motherboard switch into the side here.
Right.
You make sure both power cords are in, and then you just go ahead and turn the Genesis on. It looks even worse now.
Yeah, what the hell? Loading disc. Press the start button.
Now we lost sound.
Oh, maybe the wires got jimmied out. Well, we know it works at least. Oh wait, that's starting to. There we go.
Yeah, it's the cord. The cord on the end's not straight. That's why it's doing that.
We might have to move it. Maybe if we moved it up to the desk, it would. It's making also this. Is it the machine that's making that?
That's the disc.
That.
I also don't think there's any sound for this.
Yeah, that's weird. Because it didn't have sound. I've heard the movie. Oh, we know it's working at least.
I actually think I know why there's no sound. Hold on. I think I know exactly why there's no sound. So I move this. It's in very critical condition. Doctor, I need you to help save my son.
I'll save your
my son. I'll pay you whatever you want. Save my son.
I'll save your son.
Says Sega to itself. Save my son.
And Sega CD said, "I'll save your son, but I'm doing it for the money. I'm doing it because he's a man."
Okay, I'm wondering if the sound's not coming in for this because these need to be plugged in to
the TV.
Fucking TV.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, no wonder this thing failed, honestly, guys. Because like,
there's too many wires.
What pain in the ass is this set up?
You know
say what you will about modern consoles,
yeah.
But at least I can plug the HDMI in, and the fucker's good to go.
Yeah. Also, I do apologize for the blurring and the zooming. Like we said, we only have one light, and we're making do with what we have. Which is pretty typical of Remember the Hyphen.
Low budget.
Low budget.
Support our Patreon.
One of these days, we might have... Well, if we ever get like a big enough audience, we might have to do that. Because I don't think Honey's gonna... Honey or the Dollar Shave Club. Oh, that makes me dated, didn't it? Because I don't even think the Dollar Shave Club's a thing on YouTube anymore.
Alright, let's try it again. This is the best it's gonna get, and it's literally me squeezing the cable.
Honestly, yeah. Because that noise must just come from the Genesis.
You know what? Maybe we have to use the switch box that comes with the CD.
Well, at least we know for when it works.
Yeah, it at least works. But let's try the switch box. All this, we haven't even played the game. This is just to set this thing up. Like, man, you gotta be shitting me.
Like, even then though, I don't know how that plugs into the TV.
We'll figure it out. This is quality Sega right here. This was gonna beat Nintendo. Says no one ever.
Well, you know, they have such great ideas like Sonic 06.
Oh yeah, because there's an FM trap on here, and I think it said in the instructions if you don't put the FM on trap, it won't work. And mind you, this also runs on its own fucking power.
Are we even gonna get it into the power strip?
If not, we're gonna plug it into the fucking wall.
God, so it needs like 3 power cables. That's not good, guys.
Great design, Sega.
And like,
dude, this thing's never been plugged into a wall outlet either.
So it's.
I can feel it because it was not wanting to go in. Okay,
so
let's try this again. Wait, take these fucking wires out of there. Let me try something else here. Again, life support.
Yeah, how many wires does it need?
My Christ, man! Like this is not even. I'm not even. Look, I bought this because I want every fucking console. This thing ain't staying plugged in all the time. This is too much wires for one system.
Like, I don't even think you're gonna play it this much at the rate you have to unplug it.
Pain he has to set up.
Granted, you only have one game at the moment. Like, and to be fair, like, of the games I think pretty much all these games you can play on something else which is much less easier. Like the FNB stuff is about.
Like I don't even know. That's obviously for the second one, but like.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. Dude, I don't even know what.
Well, I think we might want to.
I don't even know how to set this up. That's how bad this thing is. Like, this thing is... How long have we been going?
We're at 12:51.
We haven't even played a game yet. Because we're playing it with no damn sound. Oh, you know what? I have the volume selector turned off. Maybe?
Me? We're gonna have to plug the wires back in. But then why would the sound on here
not work because of the fucking sound on the Genesis being off?
What? What is that?
I have no clue what this is. What is this?
Oh, it must be like because that must be how it can play CDs. That must be for the radio mode. That noise.
Why did the radio mode come up?
Oh, that noise that the CD dock is making is really nervous. Oh, here we go.
It was the Genesis was off.
Oh, okay, so we got it working. We got it working. We got it working.
I'm unplugging this thing because this thing doesn't need to be plugged in.
It's true.
What is this thing?
I can't believe that was what, because like the CD. That's weird functionality right there.
This is so whacked. And like I said, we haven't even played a game.
A Hasbro production. In a couple of years, we'll have Michael Bay doing Transformers. Yeah, like I feel like this thing's gonna die just hearing that knocking noise. I do apologize for that. There's nothing we can do about that.
Full motion video. I'd rather it be full fucking screen. Look at this shit.
First time, huh, rookie? Hey, listen. I hear they're putting you in with Ghost today. Now that's my main man. Greatest co-pilot.
I've seen Spoonie review this. It's.
Give him your best.
This is so 90s looking.
So, do you care if I give you the story for this?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so basically they're on like an alien planet. Like it's a mining operation, and basically the main character and who you are, as his navigator,
You'll be hearing from me.
is essentially they work the like they destroy monsters in the mines.
The guy you're replacing, he had that same tough guy smirk on his face that you do.
Like, dude, like, I get this was awesome back in the day because, like, look at all this quality.
Yeah.
The ghost here.
This looks like shit.
He looks like Hicks from Aliens, and I think that was the idea.
Like, my thing, guys, is that I've literally seen...
Oh, sorry.
I've seen DOS look better than this.
Take a deep breath.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, I'm giving them, like, some leeway because this was obviously new tech.
Yeah.
But come on, man, this looks fucking terrible.
Especially with how small it is. Like, even on, like imagine we did this on a smaller tube TV.
Oh, my God. You wouldn't be able to see what was going on.
No matter what they taught you up at Top Rat, factory jobs ain't worth scrap. I got some stuff in there. It's not all strictly legal, but it just might keep you off the wall.
The acting is so bad.
Your call sign, Dog Meat. All right, climb aboard, Dog Meat.
Because I think this is where you have to... Because, like, you have to press a fire button. There's a bunch of, like, things that they don't explain to you in this.
Well, plus, I don't have a manual for this.
Well, no, like, because, like, there's a...
Crash and burn. Crash and burn. The sewer jockeys come and they go. But down here, this is the hole.
Mind you, this is like a 7-minute intro, like,
Yeah.
play a game.
A boss. And a
Like, even
reason
modern
to
games
live.
don't do this. They learn from this.
You're gonna owe me big, Dog Meat. And what's my payback?
1,000,000 pounds of tube steak.
1,000,000 pounds of tube steak. That's all you gotta deliver today, hot shot. You nail this one run, and we got a one-way ticket to Solar City.
So, yeah, the idea is, like, this is, like, his last run. And you're, like, the rookie.
There we go. I just hit skip.
Maybe you're good enough, Dog Meat. Let's find out.
So, okay, so keep in mind the number at the bottom. Basically, it's like a methane counter. If it gets too high, your ship will explode, and you have to press, like, a button. I'm not sure what button, but...
Yeah, well, we're gonna figure out, because I only have, like, 5 buttons.
Catfish the whole hog.
Again, I'm still not even playing. Okay, there's the pause button.
Oh, I'm ready, Gator Mate.
Yeah,
The critters at 3, 12, 9.
so yeah, the gameplay is basically just a stereotypical bullet shooter. And of course, you don't have a gun, so you can't... So you have to use the control stick.
You're on course.
Oh yeah, you also have to change your course when he tells you to change course. Because you have to follow the arrows.
Mind you, we're playing this on a modern-day, like, plasma HD. This looks like dog shit. I can barely tell what I'm shooting at. I'm sure if I played this on a tuber, like a tube TV, this would look a lot better. Or at least look slightly better. But, like, I can barely tell what I'm looking at.
Yeah, there's one at the bottom there. Oh no, I guess it's not. It's just... Yeah, because you have to, like, change the, like, as soon as the thing blinks. Yeah, 'cause, like, that intro taught you nothing.
Just watch it's like watching a movie.
Yeah, a bad movie.
Like, don't get me wrong, some games back then, when they were still experimenting with FMV, some games could do it good enough, like, Wing Commander's like a movie. Resident Evil, the intro's okay. It's funny, but it's okay. Like,
Yeah, that robot is your navigator. It tells you, like, when stuff's coming on you, and I think also where you're supposed to... Yeah, when he tells you that's because you're going the wrong way. But I'm not really sure how you're supposed to... Because, like, it's been forever since I've seen Spoonie's review of this. We're also at, like, the 19-minute and 26 mark.
yeah, let's...
So yeah, anyway, guys, this is basically what... We got it working.
This thing is so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so happy I got this, because this thing's awesome, but
Yeah.
at the same time, you saw how much pain... Like, we started filming probably about 7 minutes into us trying to set this up.
Yeah.
If it's that complicated to set up, you're doing something wrong.
Which blows my mind because it shouldn't be that complicated since you literally plug it in to the Genesis.
But it's like my biggest thing is kind of like it's really, I think AV Jim and James really knocked it out of the park. It's not only running off the Genesis.
Yeah.
It's running off its own power pack.
Yeah.
So you've got two of the big box power packs. Like just as an example. Hold on. It's off this thing.
Yeah.
Now, mind you plug this in, it's taking 2 spots. And you need 2 of them. So you plug one in at the top and one on the bottom. You get like 2 prongs in the middle, and you can't really get anything in.
And then top it off, if you're using like some other model, you have to use the arcade.
If you get the 32X, you're going to need another power strip altogether because it also runs on a box.
And especially because now I know what some people are thinking. Well, the 32X doesn't need the CD, but that's just it. In their desperation, they made 32X CD games that use both.
That's what that cable's for.
Yeah.
That plugs into the 32. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out what this was for. This is for the 32X.
Yeah.
Which, good luck if I'm ever going to find one of those. Because this was already a weird
And even then, because like, if you can't find something for the second model, I think the first one requires prongs you have to put onto it to... Now
here's what we're really going to do. We're going to do this off camera because I'm not getting hit with copyright. We're gonna listen to a CD, honestly, because it runs on CDs.
A CD came up on there. I don't know why that happened though. It almost
yeah. Let me go.
But anyway,
as we're gonna sign off, because I'm not getting copyright strikes or anything with either of our channels. So, but
especially because this is going on Zangetsu 134.
Final verdict. It's cool. It's kind of fun. It hasn't held up well.
No, it's definitely a relic of the day.
It's not even that the graphics look bad, because I can forgive graphics looking bad for pretty much anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I play DOS games, for the love of God. To me, the killer is just all the setup.
Yeah,
like
no,
the power packs and having a daisy chain.
I have to agree.
And it's like... It's one thing if all you had to do is plug the motherboard into the Sega CD.
Yeah.
It'd be different. I don't even know what to make of this damn thing. I really don't.
Well, as someone who knows about like the CD add-on thing they were given to the 64, it literally also was not nearly as complex as that. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it. Look forward to the new Remember the Hyphen when it comes up, and we can hopefully have this
tomorrow.
Which should be tomorrow. Yeah.
I don't know when this will go up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and upload them tonight, so I'll have to upload the first one, but then we'll upload this.
Just do it as a part 1 and a part 2.
Yeah.
But I'm Average Joe Squad.
And I'm Zangetsu 134 in the background here. And catch y'all later. Till then, take care.